my name is Gadi Asdika. I am from 5F class of English Language Education Unisa. I will share videos about the strategy in my class. This video aims to explain the strategy in my class and also the provisions for the final project of the Tefl course. Before that, in this strategy, I want to explain about skill, implementation, strength, and limitation. I hope you watch this video until the end. The first, skill. As we know, in English there are 4 skills that are very important in learning English, such as speaking, reading, listening, and writing. It is basic in learning English. In English, there are some methods for teach in class, but I just want to explain one method for teach in class. This method is direct method, according to Richards and Rhodes 2003. Direct method is a method that directs students to communicate using target language learned from the beginning in learning. This method adapts the way I learn student first language. This method applied to the first grade of high school. The techniques used in this method are paragraph writing and reading aloud. And the material is daily activity. Daily activity is an activity that is routinely carried out by someone, such as do activity, hobbies, and other. The material can add new vocabulary in learning English and also learn the pronunciation better in learning English. The method is very appropriate if studied by the first grade of high school student. And the second, implementation. Implementation is used to deliver specified material. In this implementation, the teacher provides practice to the student. The teacher hopes the student can understand the instruction from the teacher. Some of the steps applied by the teacher to the first grade of high school student. The first, the teacher provides practice to the student to write daily activity. The student understands the instruction from the teacher and start working. The second, if student have finished write the daily activity, the student will to read the result of the practice in front of the class. And the third, after that, if student has finished to read the result of the practice in front of the class, the student appoint one friend to read the result of the practice in front of the class. For this last step, the teacher provide an explanation the purpose of the material. The purpose of this material to add better vocabulary and pronunciation in learning English. And the third, strength and limitation. There are 3 strengths and 2 limitations. The first strength is the student increase for skill in English. And the second, the student follow instruction very well and correctly. And the third, the student has high confidence when in front of the class. And the limitation. The first limitation is the teacher has limited time in teach. And the second, not all the student can read in front of the class. Okay, that's all my explanation, and I hope you can understand my explanation for me, and I hope the teacher who teach in the first grade of high school can be triggered using this method. Okay, maybe that's all, and if there are wrong words from my explanation, I'm so sorry. Thank you.